Visits to the Swedish city of Gothenburg will make you feel more alive. It's well known for having one of Europe's 3 tallest drop towers, among other things. The concept is straightforward. Initially hoisted to a height of 100 meters, thrill seekers are then lowered. Up to 4G overloads are produced by the motion, and the falling speed is roughly 109 kilometers per hour. It's interesting to note that the tower, which still provides a decent view, was first built as an observation tower. I hope the fear of the plunge doesn't cause you to lose sight of the breathtaking surroundings. Which London landmarks are you familiar with? Big Ben, 221B Baker Street, Buckingham Palace. The Aerodium Periton is the world's largest open-air wind tunnel, although I doubt it's on that list. It was constructed incidentally just for the Mission Impossible Fallout movie. Aerodium Periton not only lets you perform amazing stunts, but also provides group skydiving training. There is enough room for 8 persons in the 6.5 by 3.5 meter area at once. The creators advise beginning with brief flights, lasting 2 to 3 minutes. Of course, there is always an instructor close by for beginners' safety. It's time for an expedition beyond Earth if a tower, an airplane, or even a jet suit no longer impress you. Several businesses now provide space flights, and the first space tourist visited the International Space Station, ISS, in 2001. Do you want to go nearer to the moon? Make use of space adventures. Want a lower cost? Suborbital flights will be available for between $200,000 and $300,000 per passenger, according to Blue Origin. Furthermore, SpaceX has a rather audacious plan. The company's goal is to replace commercial aircraft with space shuttles, cutting the duration of flights between cities from hours to minutes. This aerial platform was on display during a military procession in France. Frankie Zapata, a French inventor, entrepreneur, and sportsman, created it. The platform gives the pilot the ability to accelerate to 200 kilometers per hour and can fly for around 30 minutes. Zapata even attempted an English Channel crossing on his own design, covering 35.4 kilometers in 22 minutes on his second attempt. We've traveled to Darwin, Australia, to see the Crocosaurus Cove. Here you can plunge into the Cage of Death, a strange aquarium, for an exhilarating experience. For many people, their 15 minutes in the cage is an experience they will never forget. When crocodiles up to 5 meters long are swimming about, how can you remain composed? These enormous creatures possess the ability to bite with a power of 3 tons and exhibit remarkable dexterity in seizing food. 2-person tickets run about $177. Every year, the GGBY festival takes place in the US. While there is plenty to amuse you with, strolling and performing feats over 122-meter high canyons is one of the main draws. Along with base jumping, parkour, and swings, the event also offers workshops, DJ sets, and concerts to keep you occupied all day. Would you like to feel like you're weightless without having to travel into space? If so, an Il-76M flight would be ideal for you. In this aircraft, you will occasionally feel as though you are weightless due to a peculiar flying path. To put it simply, the plane takes a parabolic path. And when you fly over the top, weightlessness begins. Throughout the course of a flight, it happens 10 to 15 times in around 30 seconds. The fact that the airplane has enough room inside for a party or performance is the coolest thing. All you really need is money. The cost of the ticket for this unique flight is approximately $5,400, but it also includes a certificate, training, and a health examination. The H2O Go will have you laughing so hard that your eyes will hurt, no matter whatever track you choose. Of course, who established this privilege? Not only is it a journey on a gigantic balloon, but one of 4 tracks tests your balance. Take the Sidewinder track, which is regarded as the longest in the entire globe. Would you be willing to jump into a 350-meter balloon filled with water with some friends? Even 5-year-old children are welcome to ride this ride, according to the organizers. To test it, by the way, you'll need to travel to New Zealand. You can always choose to go to Hobbiton if you decide to change your mind along the road. British experts developed a powered diving canoe during World War II. The moniker Sleeping Beauty will undoubtedly surprise many people, given it was effectively a little submarine for 1 or 2 people. This development served as the impetus for the Dutch startup Ortega Submersibles, who updated the concept. You can dive to a depth of up to 95 meters in a short amount of time with the Dutch version. The car can go at a speed of roughly 16 kilometers per hour on the surface. It reaches its maximum speed of 19 kilometers per hour while submerged. Electricity powers the miniature submarines, and the 3-seater variant has a 148 kilometer power reserve. Divers, oceanologists, and archaeologists will all find something to interest them in this vehicle. Take on an incredible adventure on Mount Jebel Jais, the tallest peak in the United Arab Emirates. This summit is home to the world's longest zipline chase flight, where you can unleash your inner Superman and soar at speeds of up to 150 kilometers per hour. The 2.8 kilometers route only takes 3 minutes, and 1,680 meters is the highest point the zipline can reach. When this exhilarating roller coaster debuted in 2018, more than 70. Introduced by its creators as the Flying Inflatable Boat, or FIB for short, the Italian business Polaris Motor, which had manufactured the FIB until 2014, shut down. As a result, the company New Polaris 2020 SL is currently manufacturing the FIB in Spain. With its 64 horsepower Rotax engine, the FIB Classic can reach speeds of up to 80 km per hour in the air. Its 45-liter gasoline tank guarantees a consistent supply for the duration of your trip. The FIB ensures secure takeoffs and landings thanks to its electric landing gear. To fly the FIB, though, you must complete a unique 5 to 10 hour course that covers meteorology, navigation, and aerodynamics. Consider yourself the New Zealand Depression Assistance Organization, Live More Awesome. How do you get as much exposure as you can? Via TV commercials, emails, or flyers? Not at all. Step inside the Festival of Anti-Depression, boasting the 650-meter-long water slide, the longest in the world. A 92-meter height differential allows you to accelerate at more than 50 km per hour. The smiles of those racing down must have been the greatest reward for the volunteers who built the slide. Not only is John Force Racing a squad, with 22 National Hot Rod Association championships, it's an entire sports dynasty. It is a powerhouse with multiple wins in professional competitions. In addition, seeing a father-daughter team win a race is just awesome. Real monsters are driven by John Force Racing pilots. We're talking about dragsters, which often have engines producing over 11,000 horsepower. Driving isn't the only thing at times. They're actually traveling at a speed of about 531 kilometers per hour. In passing, a quarter-mile drag race requires roughly 23 liters of fuel from a dragster. Meanwhile, much more potent work is being produced by the British team at Gravity Industries. They will manufacture you a jet suit for roughly $482,000 including taxes. With a jet engine that produces over 1,000 horsepower, this outfit allows you to defy gravity. With over 100 flights completed in 30 countries to date, Gravity Industries is well on its way to becoming a premier international business. The Phoenix Fly Factory welcomes you. This is the location of wingsuit design and manufacture. Though many of you would recognize them from action films or video games, stunning acrobatic performances and wingsuit competitions can be found all over the world. The reason Phoenix Fly wingsuits cost $2,170 each is because they are handmade and adhere to the same quality requirements as parachutes. At least 200 parachute jumps are recommended by Phoenix Fly specialists before learning to fly in a wingsuit. A noteworthy accomplishment that may serve as an inspiration to you is Kyle Lopre's 2016 world record. Wearing a wingsuit, he achieved an amazing 32-kilometer flight.